Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you so much to Nicole for hopping on for a testimonial. I am so thrilled and proud of your progress. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
My name is Nicole. I am the founder of Pearls and Prosecco, a women's social club for women in business and just women climbing the corporate ladder, looking to, mingle with women who are like-minded.
Yes, the coolest idea ever. Cool. Okay, so we're just going to walk through kind of your experience working with me and how everything has been. So, how did you feel before signing on for Supercharge? Like, walk me through where you were and how you were feeling.
Um, just very unmotivated, overwhelmed, on the verge of giving up, and just confused about where I wanted to take the direction of my social club. Everything was just all over the place, and that was causing a lot of overwhelm and causing me to be not as motivated as I usually am.
Right. And I know you said that some thoughts that I had from like our first call was, I don't know if I can handle the responsibility. I'm not
Yeah,
ready.
yeah,
Something big for you was like, I get super overwhelmed. Can I
mhm,
actually do this?
yeah, absolutely.
So do you like, I feel like many women who are watching this feel similarly. Um,
Mhm.
I know that we had kind of talked and had conversations, but what inspired you to finally be like, yes, I want to work with Amanda?
I think it's just because you were like very relatable for one. Very relatable for one. And I love that a lot of your stuff is like spiritual based, and I am a spiritual person. I believe wholeheartedly in manifesting and all that good stuff. Um, and also just seeing your own work ethic. I felt like I could use, I know I've told you over and over again how I appreciate your work ethic, and I felt like I could use some of that and your confidence as well. I've talked to you many times about how I am afraid of like public speaking or talking to a camera and like recording all of these videos. And I felt like maybe you could help with that just because you exude confidence.
Thank you. And might I remind you that during our work together, you were on daytime television. You
Yeah.
like, really stepped up your game in these confidence areas.
Yes, yes.
So,
Nuts.
so cool. Okay, great. So then kind of came in feeling overwhelmed. I know that we talked a lot about like relying on external validation rather than internal validation and how that was not creating the results that you wanted in your business.
Mhm.
So, how has our work together so far impacted the goals that you set forth in the program?
I really enjoyed the fact that you helped me to see that all the answers are like within me. Yes, you would help bring it out of me, but you always, I guess, kind of like indirectly encouraged me to find the answers within myself versus externally, which was really helpful because I've told you before, like you touched on before, that I was struggling a lot with like just needing that external validation all the time. I always thought everything, like all the answers were like outside of me, like in external sources. But my work with you, in so many ways, like you helped me realize that all the answers were inside of me. Like you never gave me the answers, you helped me find them inside of myself.
Mm. I don't know if we said this on a
Yeah.
call, but like I like to say that if I gave you this answer, it would make my brain smarter, not yours. And that's kind of like the energy of like, no, Nicole, like because a lot of clients that come to me are kind of like don't have such strong access to their intuition or consistent or trust, like self trust, it's really important to me that I let them, work on their self trust muscles. But I
Yeah.
also hope you never felt like I was like dangling you over a cliff, that I was able to like coach you when you
Oh
needed.
yeah, yeah. No way. It was genius. Like I don't even know how to describe it. But I know we've talked about it so many times that it's something that I'm always gonna take with me. Because like whenever I felt like overwhelmed, and like this is something that I do without you now. Whenever I feel overwhelmed or any emotions come up, whether I'm sad, I look inside of myself and I separate, first of all, myself from the feeling of sadness, from the feeling of overwhelm, and I kind of talk to it. Like, what are you needing from me right now? I cannot express enough like what that did for me. Like I do it, like I said, I do it on my own now. Whenever I'm feeling overwhelmed, feeling sad, whatever the case may be, I look within. I'm not looking like externally anymore. And like that has poured into other areas of my life where I am now feeling like, because I think we talked about this before too. Like sometimes I would like maybe post a picture and I felt like if I didn't get like as many likes, I felt like, oh, the picture must not have been that good. Again, like looking externally for like validation. And so what you taught me poured into those areas of my life too. Like, hey, everything you need is in here. You don't need to be looking out there. So that was a really big one for me.
And how do you feel like that confidence and self-trust has impacted your business?
Oh my gosh, tremendously. Because, like you said, I was on TV, which I was scared to even record a video by myself and then post it. I was on daytime Buffalo. I now also have the confidence to, because before I was utilizing a lot of like boosted ads, and you kind of like had encouraged me to, use my email list and like reach out to people and like send personal invites, which again, like I'm such a reserved person. I'm like, I don't want to feel like I'm bugging people, but like this confidence in myself now, I'm able to do that, and it's saving me money from like the boosted ads, and it's working much better than the boosted ads because these are people that have come to my events before and know what that's all about. And I guess it makes them feel special too that they are actually in a social club that is exclusive and they're getting like this first access before like it goes out to the public. So yeah, so many birds with one stone. Yeah.
So, so good. Okay. So, what is something that you were able to do while we worked together, like some sort of brave action that you would have been afraid to do before that you're now able to do?
Like I said, the biggest one is now I have more confidence in myself, so I am able to like personally reach out to people. I now I don't know, I just have like a better belief in myself, and like I trust myself because you helped me to find that all the answers are within me. Like I didn't even know, like sometimes during our sessions, you would bring stuff out of me that I'm like, I didn't even know that I had that in me. And so I don't know, you just gave me like this belief in myself and this trust in myself to where I trust my own decisions now. Because I think like another big thing was that I didn't know the direction I wanted to take my social club. I was like, do I go with the vision that I had in mind, or do I maybe just go in the direction that the social club is already taking? And now that I have like all of this trust in myself, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to trust the universe. I'm going to trust myself, and I'm going to go in the direction that it's already taking. So yeah, like that helped me become clear on like what I want for my business. And I can't stress enough like how important it is to trust yourself when you're in business. And like that's something that I didn't have before that I have now from working with you.
Mm, so good. Okay. So then, hmm, yeah, we've covered a lot of your wins and your internal self-transformation.
Yeah.
How, like, when you look back on kind of who you were when you started and now, how do
Mhm.
you think that you've changed in a positive way since working together? So, like, you came in at the top of the call, we were talking, you came in kind of overwhelmed, low confidence. How are you now? Who are you now?
Definitely, like definitely a lot more confident for sure. There's like still, some areas that I like need to work more on my confidence. Of course, change doesn't happen like overnight. It's like an ongoing thing. But I do feel a lot more confident than I did before. Before I started working with you, I was on the verge of giving up. I'm like, I'm putting so much money into my business. I'm not getting any money back. And you just helped me to realize that first of all, in the first year, some businesses are operating from a loss, which is something that like I didn't think of before. And then we also talked about how whenever I'm in the midst of the storm and I'm like feeling overwhelmed, how hard it can be for me to like reach my tools. And just from working with you again, you helped me to separate myself from the feeling. Because now it's not like I am overwhelmed. It's like I have feelings of overwhelm right now. And so that
Mm.
separation alone makes such a big difference. And so it's easy for me now to, I guess, pull myself out when I am in the storm versus before I started talking to you. My overwhelm would literally like cripple me. Like I didn't want to like think about my business anymore. I didn't want to touch it. Like I didn't want to plan any events. Like I didn't want to post into the group. Like I didn't want to do anything. It would just cripple me. But now that I'm able to separate the feeling from myself, that has made a tremendous difference.
So good. I love it. Okay, so the last thing here, Nicole, is that someone watching may be kind of like curious or
Mm.
interested in working with me. What would you tell them?
It Do it. Do it. Just do it. Um, and I know one of the things for me, like with working with a life and business coach, was that they're just another human being. They don't have all of the answers, which is true. But your methods are so good because like you help people to, I guess, find the answers within themselves. You're not here to give anybody answers. You here to help them find it for themselves. It's like an analogy that I think I used with you before, where you can give somebody a fish and they'll like eat for a day, but if you teach them how to fish, you feed them for a lifetime. And I feel like that's what Amanda has done for me, and that's what she can do for you. All the tools that she gives you are things that you can use for the rest of your life. And not only that, you can help others with it too. So
Oh,
yes, do it.
oh, you're such a sweetie. I have so loved working with you. You are a ball of freaking
Likewise.
fire, and I
Yeah.
feel like you've just like opened in such a beautiful way. It's wonderful.
It's all thanks to you. It's thanks to you.
Uh, Thank you. I really appreciate it. Is there anything else that you wanted to share?
I know, just that I'm on the up and up. Like I said, I was on the verge of giving up before, and I don't know, I just have this like newfound energy and motivation. You and I touched on a little bit about how I've been writing to my future self. And whenever I think about her, it's just like she has to have that life that I have in mind for her. Like we can't give up. So yeah. And again, this is something that like came out of me, but then you brought it out of me. That's not an idea you gave me, but like you brought it out of me with like the tools that you've been helping me to kind of, get out of the funk and be motivated and just to keep going.
Thank you so much. That means the
You're
world
very
to me.
welcome.
You have been such an amazing client, and I'm so excited to see where you take your business next. All right,
Yeah,
see you
I'm
later.
excited too.
Bye.
Bye.